Hey, Scott here. Today I want to share with you something that is kind of a change of life for me in a way that I'm just pretty excited right now. I'm talking about fishing. I have been spending so much time doing small engine repair and working so much of my adult life that, I grew up fishing with my dad on small inland lakes in my area, largemouth bass and panfish and that kind of thing. And I never really got into much larger fish than that. But as an adult, I didn't really take too much time fishing like I used to with my dad. But this year, I've decided to kind of just relax a little bit more. And I actually deliver propane to a customer of mine who has a couple of private ponds on his property, and he invited me to go fishing on his ponds. And I tell you what, I am just on fire right now for fishing. It's all I can think about is fishing, trying to figure out how to get those largemouth bass from bite to bite. Panfish, those are easy, but they're still fun to catch. So I've got nothing but fishing on my brain. I don't want to do anything except fish right now. But I also have some old equipment, and I decided to treat myself to get some new equipment. And oh my gosh, I could not believe how expensive good fishing gear is. But you get what you pay for. So I've got a couple of packages that showed up in the mail today, and I want to share them with you. So here we go. All right, first thing I want to share with you is the reel that I ordered. Now, I do have to mention that, see, when I was in high school, when I graduated from high school, one of the gifts that I got from my dad and mom was a custom-made fishing pole, and it came with a Penn reel, Penn, a Penn 420 SS. And right now I found out that's considered a vintage reel, and it's highly collectible, but it means a lot to me. So I decided that I want to get another fishing pole to just have additional fishing equipment, and I decided to stick with a Penn reel again. And I tell you what, there's a lot of them out there. So today I'm going to show you what I got. It is something that's no longer made, so I was able to find it on eBay, and it is a Penn reel that is still in the clamshell package. This, folks, is a Penn Fierce II 2500. So that is my new toy, and I'll open it up with you and share it with you some more. I'm pretty excited about this. Now, the other package that I got in the mail, because I got a quality Penn reel, I've decided I wanted a quality rod to go with it. And after a bunch of research, there's a lot of good stuff out there. So I'm not going to say anything bad about anything in particular, but I did decide to get myself a new reel. And this is actually the Fenwick HMG. So let's figure out how to get this box open. I think that's it. Now this is a Fenwick HMG, and it is a 6 feet 9 inch spinning reel rod, and it is considered fast. And I got a two-piece because I actually have a Fenwick rod case, and I want to be able to transport my rods and reels safely. Alright, let's take another look at the Penn Fierce II 2500. I understand this is probably the most popular size. There's the specifications. The gear ratio is 6 to 1. I believe that means that every time you crank the handle one time, the spool revolves 6.2 times. So brings the line in pretty quickly. Full metal body and side plate. And the specifications in different languages right there. So that's the Fierce II. I did have to buy this off of a guy on eBay because this is 2020 right now, and I don't think they make this anymore. Now they got the Fierce III out there, so looking forward to hooking it up to my new HMG rod by Fenwick. Alright, so upon opening the clamshell package, we're looking at the reel itself. We're looking at a flyer that talks about the spinning reels and the care of them and the basics of spinning reels. It also comes with a parts list for this model and a schematic. So that is what you get when you open that package. So let's take a look at the reel. Okay, so here's the rod as it first comes out of the package. Let's tighten up the handle here a little bit. Nice and smooth as it should be. What I like about these newer reels versus my older Penn, you reel it forward and then there's a little bit of a back spin, just enough to loosen your line back up, so if you're putting your line away you can't really get it tight. Now this does have a reverse, so you can go either way. And then of course this is how you adjust the drag tension. So a little tighter. It says right on top which way to go tighter and which way to go looser, or in this case it says less or more drag. So what I like, the reason I chose the Fierce II over the Fierce III is that I like these holes better. The Fierce III has a kind of a gashed or slanted hole, I guess. I don't even know how to describe it. You'd have to go look at a picture of it. There is one upgrade I would like to do to this though. I understand that the drag washers inside of this one are felt, whereas the Fierce III, they actually use carbon fiber. So I'm going to look into upgrading that. Not that I fish so much that it's going to be even a concern of mine, here we go. Alright, so here we're getting a closer look at the Fenwick HMG. This is a 6 foot 9 inch for a two-piece spinning, so a spinning reel. It's got fast action, and I really like the finish on this thing. A little bit of that carbon look. In fact, it even says right here that it's carbon bound. The rings, whatever this is, alkanite ring. Lighter, stronger, greater durability. Okay, like it looks tag here, the HMG high modulus graphite. That's what that means. High modulus graphite. So, what else does it say inside here? We got AAA cork handle, premium grade cork, carbon bound spiral wrapped blanks, and the Fuji alkanite guide. Is that how you say that? Okay, so limited lifetime warranty, and this is, like I said, the 2-piece, and I'm actually pretty excited to get this rigged up. Let me show you a closer look at the handle, like the cork handle. Looks like it'll be a good easy grip. Very good. So pretty excited to go fishing with this. All right, so this Fenwick HMG has a couple of, there's a double screw system here to hold your reel in place. So we're going to release it all the way down to the bottom. And then we'll put the reel in place. Screw the first one in. Snug it up. And then the bottom nut. There we go. Now if I wanted to, one thing too that this reel offers that my older Penn does not is the ability to move it to the handle to this side. I won't be doing that because I'm right-handed and I'll be controlling the rod with my right hand, with my left hand cranking it. So there is my new get up and go. So I think I'm going to go and get some quality braided line.